removing the sample. To remove the sample stick so you can change samples, you have to remember that the sample stick will normally be cold when you do this. So you need to be careful not to touch the rod with your bare hands as you pull the sample stick out. You should use a glove. For this demo, the sample stick is warm, so I don't need to worry about that. But when you do it generally with it's cold, you really should be wearing gloves to do this. You also need to look around and make sure you have this little plug available, because we're going to put that into the hole that the sample stick came out while we're changing samples. This keeps air from sucking into the system. So to remove the cable, to remove the sample, the first thing to do is to remove this cable. And if you have any of the measurement cables hooked up to these 6 connectors, they need to be removed as well. And then you're going to rotate this sample box like this, lining up the notch with the slot so you can pull it out like this. Now I'm going to set this video aside while I pull it out, and then we'll continue. So now the sample stick is out, and you take the plug and you put it in the hole to seal it, and you turn it, and that seals it. So you have a vacuum seal there. Then you can use the flush fill box to put fresh helium gas in there so it doesn't fill the system with air, but with helium gas. I notice I'm out of helium gas, so it didn't put any in. That's okay at the moment because my system is warm. Okay, so now over here is the sample stick. There's the blue box. Have it setting upside down. There's the sample stick with a sample mounted on it. And so now you can go to a bench and use a soldering iron and solder in a new sample. Typically, for a Vanderpool sample, you'd use 4 wires on the 4 contacts on the corners, like you see on this sample, or you could do a hall bar, and then 5 and 6 are the 2 unused pins in the middle on both sides. The wiring of the hall bar is explained in the manual. So to put the sample back in, you basically just reverse these steps. You would come over here, and you remove the clamp, and now I'm going to put the video down as I put the stick back in, because I need 2 hands to do that. So then you drop the blue box down until it engages on the slot, and you turn it, and that locks on the O-ring that seals it up. You can then do the flush fill to purge out the air, and then reconnect the temperature sensor cable. And that's how you change samples.